Hey everybody, and welcome back to JeremyTiki Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Last time we finished up that Eat run and actually won, so I guess I'm getting a little better at playing on stream while having to continue talking. I also broke my chair, and I think I fixed it in the meantime, but I guess we'll find out this run if I fall out of it again. We will know I didn't fix it. So, oh, excuse me. So I was thinking maybe we would just do a random run this time. I don't really want to play as Eden again, because he kind of pissed me off the last couple of times. Having such a hard time. And we were graced with Maggy. What a wonderful thing. Maggy is actually probably my least favorite character to play as. I think she's probably everybody's least favorite character, because of the abysmal speed stat. People usually complain whenever they get a speed up in the game, because they don't think speed is that important of a pickup. But you never realize how important speed is in Isaac until you don't have it. That's when you really come to terms with the fact that speed is incredibly important. And it's one of the most important stats, because everything else can go fine, but if you don't have speed, it's not going to work. So, that's why I don't like Maggy, at least. She has low speed and not anything to really compensate for it. I mean, you get the Yum Heart, but what does the Yum Heart really give you? It can't be compensated with just by finding Red Heart pickups on the floor. Dodge that one. So yeah, Maggy's kind of a boring character, but we can make do with this. At least it isn't a bad character. Boring is better than bad, definitely. And it certainly won't be as hard as what they lost her. Let's see, I've got about 3 times so... I've gotten hit 4 times so far, but I also used Luck Heart once. So I think I have about 2 hearts, maybe? Maybe 1.5. I can't get it too much else, so I'm going to die on this one. That'd be pretty... To start out saying, oh, Maggy's not that hard, and then immediately die. Yeah, that's not gonna bode well for me. Now we'll go back and pick up this other stuff I left behind. Yeah, that's okay. Another good thing is I got Roid Rage on the first floor. That actually compensates for a lot of what I was saying earlier. So with Roid Rage, I'll be able to compensate for that low speed I was talking about. Oh yeah, we have parts. Oh shit. The little enemies are so cool because they can charge you down so quick, but they look adorable when they're doing it. So it's not really scary. I didn't get around that corner quick enough, and that fairy really jumped up and nailed my ass. I'm not even mad about that. That was impressive. There it is. And the little enemies are sometimes hard to find. No, you know what, I'll keep the possibility of finding bombs. The matchstick, I believe, gives you a higher chance of finding bombs, which in this case is something I'd much rather have over possibly sometimes getting tinted rocks. Or not tinted rocks, spectral and piercing shots. I'd rather try to get extra consumables, because I find that extra consumables... Or lack of consumables is another really big reason a lot of runs fail. Because even if everything's going great and you don't have enough consumables, it can still end up hurting you. Especially early on in the game when you don't get any items, or when you don't have enough items, say. So this ought to really help on the bombs. It's anytime that'll mean anytime I come across tinted rocks in the future, I should have enough bombs to. Hopefully. It is just a chance, it's not a guarantee that I'll find it. Cricket's Body is also a really good pickup. Since Maggy has such low, not poor damage, she has regular damage, but since she has nothing else really, Cricket's Body will help spread some of that damage out, especially when we get enemies clustered together like this. That's like the ideal situation. Well, there goes the dude. Oh no, it isn't. I had stuff, didn't I? With that, to preserve the chance of the deal with the devil, I'm going to come back here and hope there's a Spirit Hearted. Kind of. Not gonna be. I could try to find the shop, or not the shop. Oh, hey! Wow, that was really lucky. So now I have a Spirit Heart back. And I preserve that chance for level. That's really good. I really thought I screwed up there. But looks like the game's being more forgiving today. Which is good, because it really fucked me yesterday on stream. So, any grace, I guess, that it's going to give, I'll accept. Oh, that's neat! I didn't notice that! Cricket's head synergizes with Bob's rotten head to give... That's really sweet! I didn't know that before. That's pretty cool, I have to say. So Cricket's head synergizes with Bob's rotten head to give you tears. 3 or 4 additional Bob's rotten heads. That's a really cool effect. That's a new synergy, I guess. Awesome. So actually, Bob's rotten head's a pretty good pickup with this, because then I'll be able to shoot 5 bombs instead of 1. Like a 3-room charge Dr. Fetus. That's pretty cool. This is why I love playing Isaac. Even since Rebirth, all of the weird synergies that are yet to be discovered, that's such a cool thing. It seems like every time I play this game, I learn some kind of new, weird thing that I didn't know before. And that's what it is today, is that Bob's rotten head. That's a really cool synergy. I'll remember. I'll remember that from now on. Now Bob's rotten head. Like, oh my god! I need to sit up a little bit. I can't see what I'm. That sun's shining right in my eyes. I have a window right behind my desk where I work at. I like to be able to see the outside world and pretend that I'm a part of it. And the sun is hitting the house right next to my window, and I can't see what I'm doing. Making it really hard to calm. This is the first time I've really had this problem in like 6 months, because I haven't really had a lot of sunshine yet. It's really messing with me. And it's due to the clouds, I think, is the clouds are kind of going overhead, and as they move out of the way, that's when it really becomes. So it's only every now and then, and that's when it really gets me, is when the clouds move out of the way. That's so cool that Bob's Rotten Head does that. That's a really neat synergy. That's like, I feel accomplished today, because I discovered this new synergy I didn't know. I can't see that whole side of this. Well, as good as Bob's Rotten Head is with this new synergy, Guppy's head still probably beats it. I've already been to my... I'm actually making really good progress. I don't exactly have enough money for a shop, so we'll just head down to the next floor anyways. So... this will be good. Now I can get enough money for the shop on this. That light's really bad. Like blind. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold on just a second, and I'm gonna put something up, because I literally can't see my monitor with that light behind me there. So hold on just a second. All right, let me just check OBS real quick and make sure the sound's recording everything. Yeah, everything else looks good. Webcam's a little darker. My ambient light from outside is now completely fucked up. But hey, this will work for now. At least I can see the screen again. Maybe I won't play so terribly. But who am I kidding? I play terribly even without the excuse of light. I just like to have an excuse on hand, so when people are like, why do you play so terribly? I can be like, oh, well, you know, it's not actually my fault. It's another thing entirely. Well, the moon will let me warp out immediately. So I'll use the moon to immediately warp out of here, and then I don't have to deal with it. But now I basically got a free boss. Yeah, rage building. This still beats rage building. A lot of people don't give this item credit enough, but I like the idea of being able to get more bombs for free. Or having a higher chance of getting bombs, because I feel like sometimes I really get a hard lack of consumables in the game. And then I feel like that really screws me up for the rest of the... it might just be, you know, a head trick. Like, nothing's really wrong. I just psych myself out. But still, it makes me feel better knowing I have a lot of consumables to fall back on. I don't have to worry about it. Oh man, this run's so good. I think the Steven damage up really helped. Really helped it a lot. And hopefully, I can get a deal with the devil on this one. That's another thing. Like that jump there, I'm not even mad about that jump. That was impressive. He jumped clear across that chasm and got me. I actually think that might be part of a programming bug too, because if you noticed when he jumped, whenever he jumped across the chasm, he started to land and then he picked up speed really quick and dropped on top of me. I think his hitbox was going to land inside the chasm, and then because it couldn't, it picked up too much speed at the last second to try to find a place to put him, because he was already partially over the chasm. The jumping mechanics in the game are kind of weird, like, because I played around with how to jump a lot now. And probably play that. I played around with how to jump a lot in Rebirth, and I realized very early on in that game the jumping mechanics were kind of messed up. So I think that's what causes a lot of the... Because a lot of people seem to have a problem with the jumping spider. Any kind of jumping spiders, they have a hard time dealing. And I think that's why, because it kind of... Anybody who's used to playing the game, it kind of messes with it. Because the jumping mechanics never really work the way you expect them to. That was a pretty good dodge there. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I dodged every one of those shots and didn't even get hit. But I think that's why a lot of people have so much of a problem with the jumping physics, and they hate the jumping spiders, because the jumping mechanics don't really work the way you'd expect them to. They work in a really kind of weird way. But again, that's just pure speculation on my part. I don't know it works. I've never looked. But that's what I expect is the main issue. So let's see, this floor is mostly done, and I'm actually making pretty good time by my standards. Unlike a lot of people who play, fast and hard, I usually take a longer time to play. So I like going to every room and doing everything on the floor before I leave. The creep in the flooded caves is annoying too, because you can't really see it that well on the floor. A lot of bombs, since I have golden bombs to beat up Chad. But you can't really see the creep on the floor. It's like, it feels a little cheaty. This is actually the perfect floor for Krampus. I know exactly what I'm getting. That's such a cool attack too there. I remember when Afterbirth came out, I played against, and I fought Krampus for the first time, and he did that swirl attack. That's such a cool feature to add in, that swirling brimstone. It's such a neat effect. But Krampus isn't really what I want. That's okay. Move on to the next floor. So now that we're on the depths, or Necropolis actually, we're right on time for boss rush, so I might actually be able to make that this time. I usually don't make good enough boss rush. This time, chances are looking. I also would like to, if anybody knows what exactly the programming is for the little haunts, pathfinding, I'd be interested, because they always kind of move fun. Oh yeah. So as much as I like Matchstick, Curved Horn beats the Matchstick. I don't think anybody can argue with that. But anyways, the little haunts also kind of get me, because their pathfinding doesn't work the way you expect either. For most enemies, they charge straight for you, but the little haunts kind of walk around randomly at first a little bit and then charge you down. But they also dodge slightly. I'm not sure how that's done. I'd like to know that. I think that'd be really interesting. But a lot of the enemies you can kind of reason about how it is they move and how they walk. But that's one that I've never. That was actually my own fault. I knocked him up across from me by shooting at him. Wow. That's 100. But a lot of the enemies you can, focus. You can figure out. understand how it is they shoot and how they work, but the little haunts I've never been able to figure out. That makes them hard for me. I really dislike the Zabal. Mainly because of this. I dislike having to get behind him. This really is terrible on slow speed, and it also doesn't make sense that he gets slowed by Juicy Sack, because he's not walking on the Juicy Sack. He's flying around above it. So why is he getting slowed? That's just me. It doesn't actually matter in the grand. Now I got Whore of Babylon. That's really good. That's going to be a nice damage up for me. I just need to go find... Turn out the item room real quick. Oh. Ooh, that almost got... Oh no. Damn it. Little Chad. Little Chad messed me up. Dropped that heart like right in... Oh well. Hopefully I can... It's the first floor? Yeah, so next floor I have a chance of spawning out. Maybe even get a demon. Something. Why I can't. But yeah, if I can get Demon Judgment or a regular judgment, find my way. Or I can find a way to lower my health back down to half a spirit or half a red heart. Oh, speak of the devil. 48 hour. I don't know why it's not. Anyways, that was really good timing actually. I was just talking about how I needed some way to waste some red. Then one came. Alright, so now we're back to Whore of Babylon. As long as I can maintain this, I have full faith in this one. I think I'll do it. It's already relatively powerful. We've gotten 2 good damage ups. Possibly a third, depending on whether or not the yellow syringe helped. I can't remember its name. Depending on whether or not that helped out. Got 3 good damage. Ooh. So now our item room and our shop are both right here. So that's number 2. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh well, it does. BOGO bombs because I was literally just... Yeah. Blow up the... So now this I think is going to work pretty well. Normally I'm hard pressed to give up guppy items. Ooh. But this time I'll make an exception. Because I think this will work. With this particular combination. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to work really well because this is going to blow up all the tiers, and then each of those tiers that is blown up is also going to turn into its own Cricket's Body Shot. So I'm going to be able to fill the whole screen up with Cricket's Body tier. And Gimpy paid out. Oh, that was really lucky. But anyways, yeah, I think this is going to pay out really well for me in the long run, because it's going to allow me to fill the screen up with lots of critical shots. And that's a really good... That means lots of damage. This was one of the items I kind of wasn't sold on when they first introduced it. The first time I saw it, I was pretty skeptical of it. But the more I'm seeing of it, I'm kind of growing attached to it, I guess. Because I'm finding interesting ways to use it. That's the main thing for me, is it doesn't matter if the item's actually good, as long as the item's interesting. That's the important part. Like Tiny Planet, I mean, strictly speaking, Tiny Planet isn't good, but I'll pick Tiny Planet up because it's an item. That's the most important thing, I think, for me. Yeah. Ah, I almost got hit there again. Man, I'm doing pretty good on dodges today. I'm really pulling one out. Oh yeah, see that was all over there. That was great. That's exactly why I picked it. That's exactly the kind of amazing damage. Oh, see, that's perfect. It's like 10 little Tammy's heads going off everywhere. As long as you can correctly and not completely whiff on them. But outside of that, that was really good. These enemies here almost got me. Paralysis. Those enemies are cool. The ones that flash, they deflect your shots, and that's a really interesting one. So that's the mom fight. I'm gonna see if I can't find my item room and get something out of it. I'd prefer to get it before I go into the mall. I think I have an easy. Ah! And see, I must have kicked it over whenever I moved, but I didn't see it moving. That's the downside of butt bomb. You can't control it as well. It's like Bob's Brain. Bob's Brain's another one that is another item that I think is really good, that I hear a lot of people. But I think Bob's Brain is a good item if you're careful with it. And I think that's the main reason a lot of people they dislike it, because they're not careful enough with it, and it bites them a lot. But then there's some items that I can't defend. Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye is just terrible. Isaac's Heart. I really tried to take Isaac's Heart's side whenever I started playing. I thought, oh, you know, I can't. But now I have settled completely of the opinion Isaac's Heart is bad. And it's one of the few items. Oh no, I did it. Alright, well, we're definitely probably not. But I tried to defend it whenever it first came out and say it was a good item too. And I eventually just gave up because it was costing me points too. And I couldn't play with it. It really messes with you badly to really be considered about it. Moving your hitbox around is because it's so central to your play style. I'm kind of regretting taking butt bombs now because I'm not watching carefully enough for when I deploy them, and it's messing with me. But I tried to play with Isaac's Heart for a long time, and this is perfect. I couldn't bring myself to. Now I have Empty Vessel and I have Fort Babylon. Ooh. So now I'm in a perfect state. I'm not crazy about this XL because that means I'm down one MOD. There it is. And Empty Vessel, actually, Empty Vessel is one of my favorite new items. The ability to give temporary. Okay, I remember that. The ability to have random temporary invincibility is really cool. I like it so much. I think it's probably one of my top 5 favorite new items. Afterbirth. Because of that. Oh, not that one either. The good one. That's the one. It's definitely one of my favorites. Because of the temporary invincibility. Flying is... But the temp invincibility is just amazing. Shoot, sorry. I thought I could do that quicker than I could. And not get destroyed. That was worth it. I got a spear. I don't think I got hit. That was probably... See any tent. I really want to look out for tinted rock carefully. Because I am relatively low on health. It's not a huge worry yet, The only real negative I'm foreseeing is the possibility that I can't buy a deal with the devil if I get it. And that kind of upsets me slightly, but not even to a large enough to bear mentioning. But I'm losing my train of thought. But the low health is it's slightly worrisome. If I maintain this much health, I'll be fine. But if I get any lower than this, I'll start actually working. Frequently. Ooh, almost got me there. Skullix is an interesting enemy too. Ah, shit. Okay, see now I'm worried about him. Skullix is actually one of my favorite bosses because he forces you to fight him differently. And unlike Mask of Infamy, he's not as hard. I think Mask of Infamy... oh my god, I can't speak at all. Mask of Infamy, for when he shows up in the game, is significantly harder than most other bosses. Because Skullix can't show up, at least not to my knowledge, unless you're in Boss Rush or on the Womb. Whereas Mask of Infamy can show up on Necropolis. I shouldn't have done. Now I really need a war. Yeah, that might have actually ruined my run right there. Because now I have significant damage. And, oh my god, yeah, that's such a good... oh shit, I forgot butt bomb. Yeah, okay. I might have deserved it. Ash. Shit. Okay, please have... Oh, yes, thank you. The game's being very, very forgiving today. I'm not gonna go do Hush, because I'd probably get killed. I have too little health. If I had more health, I'd try it. But I don't have enough health. Hush right now. Like I said, if I got below 2.5 hearts, that's when my barrier for worrying starts to set in. And I honestly don't think I could kill Hush. Much health as I. Any other time, I'd probably be okay with it. But right now, because I'll admit, Hush. Most of the bosses in Isaac aren't hard as long as you're well prepared for them. But Hush is a legitimately hard boss. Even now, I still have trouble with him. I won't fight him on every run. What was that even? What got me? I didn't even see anything. I'll have to watch that in the recording because I honestly did not see anything come for me. But yeah, see, this is what I mean. Is one misstep on Hush and that's it. Game over. And I'm very close to that step now. Oh, that's probably what it was, wasn't it? Butt bombs got me. Yep. See, my own words coming back to bite me because I defended butt bombs. That'll teach me. Never defend anything. Okay, I really am going to look for the secret room hard here because I desperately need spirit hearts, and the secret rooms seem to have spirit hearts, especially the second secret room. I think butt bombs stop fine after 2 of hearts. After the first bomb comes out. I'll see if I can. Oh my god, this is why I love Empty Vessel. It saved me right there. I'm positive I would have died up. Okay, yep, okay. There you go. This is such a good item. Tear Detonator. It's such a surprisingly good item. A lot of people... I haven't really seen many people mention it as a good item yet, so I'm assuming a lot of people haven't tried it. Because at first glance, it does seem like it's kind of like a weird, weak item if you pick it up with just normal tier. Actually think... but if you get the right items with it, like Cricket's Body, for instance, oh my god, don't kill me. Oh, that was close. It almost got me that time. Justice. Really hoping it would do that. Justice has a low chance of... Oh, shoot. Nope, thank you. Oh my god. This is the kind of run. As much as I'm worrying, I'm also so enjoying this. This is the kind of run I love. I love... Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this immediately. I so enjoy this. Like I said, this is my kind of run. This high, intense goat head just in time. Thank you. This will be super useful. All those other possible devils I could have had, I definitely. But like I said, this is my kind of Isaac right here, where there's no guarantee of survival, and there's a very real chance you could die at any time. Oh my god, Pretty Flies there. That's the true MVP. Pretty Flies just saved me from like 2 hits of damage. You the real MVP. Pretty Flies. I wonder what I did to slow him. What do I have that has a slowing effect? Not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't see any item with a slowing effect. I don't remember picking anything up. Man, my damage is surprisingly low for how well I've been doing. I'm kind of surprised. I'm honestly surprised by that. Normally, by this point, Isaac doesn't get to move around after he teleports down and shoots his tears. He just teleports back up immediately. Butt bombs, right. Don't forget about butt bombs. I keep forgetting about butt bombs. If anything kills me on this run, I think it's going to be butt bombs. Because I keep forgetting about it. Because I'll go so long moving around and shooting at the same time, I'll forget I have it. That's what's going to end this run, I feel. Oh, see there, I almost backed into it again. Immediately upon saying, you know, butt bombs won't do it. I immediately get it. Now, let's see what we get on the chest. Hopefully, if I could get Pyromaniac or something, that'd be pretty sweet. Or Mom's Knife. Mom's Knife will do it, yeah. Mom's Knife, why not? This isn't the one that gives me HP, right? Yeah. Yeah, Mom's Knife, that'll do it. I wonder... Nah. Of course not. That'd be too OP if this exploded into tons of... Get a deck. Oh right, Gimpy's working. I forgot about Gimpy. So, I'm not taking this because I'm not that sadistic to myself. But I will take this, I guess, because my tier detonator is important. Right now I have flying, so might as well. I'll probably use 24-hour or 48-hour energy before I go into the blue baby fight, so I can just pump up as many spiders as possible to guarantee a victory. But now with... I really dropped one. Half maybe. See, there I did it again. I forgot, and that could have killed me. I forgot I had butt bombs, and I keep holding the shoot button, and that could have killed me there. Good thing Empty Vessel has my back with that inventory. That would have been the end of me right there. This is a bad time. This here is a super bad time. Yes. Okay, that... shouldn't have taken that either. That was a bad idea. Because now butt bombs are going to explode with the Bomberman bombs. That's going to ruin my day. So that's pretty much confirmed now. That's how I'm going to lose this run. Butt bombs are going to explode Bomberman style and just destroy my life. Unless I could just walk into each room and not shoot at all. And wait for Empty Vessel to proc its invincibility. And then just run around the room. That's it. Game over. Get. So close. Oh well. That was a pretty fun run anyways. Butt bombs always makes life interesting. Living on the edge. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I put out new Isaac videos every day, hopefully. And I'll be doing some more streaming on Twitch. I'll also be uploading some other videos here and there on YouTube. I'm planning on doing a little bit of Sonic marathoning coming up. I just bought this whole collection from Sega. So that'll be coming out pretty soon. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around, make sure you subscribe so you get updates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!